Feeling worthless, feeling helpless. I wanna shout it, I can't help it. So I kiss what I know so well, because I know that it will never tell. Nazi stalks right out of my head. So I gotta get out. Gotta get out. Gotta get out. Gotta get out. Gotta get I ran out of words to say. I said I just couldn't stay. Always feels like Monday. No one's calling on the telephone, so I guess I'll stay right at home. Do the only thing I've ever known to do. So I gotta get out.
Hanging by a thread, hung upon all the words you said, breaking free from this conformity that you force on me. Everything I do is one big show. It's about damn time that I take control. Put me under a microscope and watch me take control. What's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. And and dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is flawed. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. Don't tell me that I need saving. Finally awake and living. The pressure inside was building. I felt under attack, and now my mind's attacked. And I've chosen my path. I've chosen my path. What's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. And and dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is flawed. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around.
Only the worthy could wield its power. The power of Horus. Less than an inch. Dual graphics GTX 860M. Exclusive thermal technology. Surround vision. Immersive sound. Enhanced macro engine. It's time. You are the chosen one. New mission directive received. Target hostile position. Destination approaching. When you make a choice, you change the future. Let's begin. GTX SLI Gaming Laptop X7. Horus.
Right, this is it, guys. The ultimate game for this evening. The final between Bravado Gaming and Energy Sports. Best of 3. The nAvTV Sunday Cup March 2015 final. Proudly presented to you by nAvTV. Sponsored by 8Frag Gaming. And then our personal sponsor Gigabyte also there. And myself, Burning Red. And my co-caster Recoil. I just want to see if he is around. Recoil, you there, man? See his microphone's muted at the moment, but otherwise it's not a biggie. He should be back. Oh, you're back now.
Yes.
Where did you go? You know?
It's
8
I
o'clock.
kind of had some me time, you know. This long day of casting, I kind of needed it.
Oh, come on, man. Don't be a rookie now. Anyway, yeah, look, it's the final here. Bravado and good old Energy Sports. Good blood match basically between the two here. Best of 3, so it's not a best of 5 at least. So the game will be not short and sweet, but it will be a good game to watch, I believe.
Definitely.
Let me just take us quickly in-game here for a second. You can see our tournament admin there, just busy playing around waiting for the players to arrive, because this is the final, and actually not badly timed. 8 o'clock, you know, good time to kick the final off as well, alongside the big names out there. Gfinity, I know they've got their grand final, I think, at 8 o'clock or so. Then, yeah, I mean, your thoughts on this match? What do you think is going to happen? You? And you're not there anymore. Hello? Looks like our broadcaster has disappeared. Well, sorry, my co-caster has disappeared slightly now. I think he just disconnected there. We've been having some internet troubles. That's why the stream was restarted earlier. But guys, for you guys that are on stream at the moment, please give me your feedback. What you think? Who you think is going to take this final between Bravado and Energy? It is going to be a close encounter. I can almost guarantee it. Both teams want to kick off their nAvTV Sunday Series campaign with a win, and want to go right up to the top of the points. And then hopefully at the next one, the April edition, hopefully we'll actually have some decent prizes to give away to these players. And then, of course, some additional prizes for giveaways as well. But just for now, this is some overdue CS that we've been missing out on. A lot of us that have joined in. And I am quite keen to watch this game between these two mammoth teams that have made some substantial changes in their lineups. But I don't think it's going to be that much of a difference. We'll just have to wait and see how it all pans out. Recoil, you back?
Yeah, I've kind of figured out that technology hates Reese.
Yeah,
And
you've been dropping the whole day, man.
yeah, I don't know I don't know. It's just this thing called technology hates my guts with a passion. So I do apologize again. won't happen again. So.
Well, you would like for it not to happen again, but it
Yes.
happens. Let's be honest. Look, it's gonna be interesting. I think I'm looking forward to this game. I want to see like quite a close third map here between the two teams. I'm hoping to hopefully see like a 16 plus kind of score per side, leading us into an overtime. That would be like kind of the classic game. The last time these two competed in a very close-up match. I didn't follow the arena invitational though, but I do know the last close-up match we did have was at DGC in the semi-final there, which was quite interesting. Bravado took a 2-1 victory over Energy there, the old Energy lineup and the old Bravado lineup. So right now we've got Delinquent, of course, joining the side here. So he's the new sub that's filled in for goals, and then we've got Sonic as well, who's waiting it out. Your take? What do you think? How do you think this is going to pan out?
I would really like to see, as you said, a close game. Seeing these two teams go head to head again for the second time today, I'm quite excited. We did see in the first time that these two teams went head to head today, BVD did come out on top, and I hope that it's not another game like that, because it is the final, and you always like to see a final that goes to 3 maps. It is the most exciting, and it generally just makes for a good game to cast and to watch. Now, onto the team specifically, I think that both these teams have the potential to win against the other team. So I don't know if it was. I was just thinking about it before when we had this little break. Now, I don't know if Energy maybe tried to get down to the lower bracket. You know, you do see some teams do it. I know it's not something to say, but if that was the case and Energy come back and they play top form and they hit their shots and they execute the plays onto sides, I think we're going to see quite an exciting game here. I think that the two teams definitely have the aptitude to go head to head and to give each other a good run for their money. So I'm fairly excited. I really want to see these two teams battle it out and go for this win hard.
Yeah, look, I mean, I think you're pretty much spot on there. You know, at the moment, there's nothing more that we can say until the game until the fat lady is sung, basically. There we go. We can't say anything more until this game kicks off, so we can see how it's going to pan out, because at the moment, you know, Bravado and Ian did, as far as I'm aware, take on each other in the group matches. Bravado came out on top there, but that was only one map. Now it's a best of 3. Things are different. But to that, I just quickly want to go grab some water. I will be back in a split second.
See you when you get back.
Yeah, I'm back now. Sorry, I had to just
welcome back.
Just get a quick trick there. Look, if I'm going to analyze this now, if we're going to see another Inferno case, I think Lighters or Blanimal, he's going to have to be careful on the over rotations if he's going to play that kind of B-side, mid-side position, which is something I'm sure he's aware of now, that needs to be considered. Energy Sports, on the other hand, I think, you know, this is where it all kind of boils down to, the team's preparation with the new lineup. I mean, they've got Delinquent as well now as a newcomer. You know, how well is he going to fit in with the team? Because we haven't seen much of Energy Sports at the moment. Look, they've made themselves noted, like they've made themselves known by basically getting into the final They did lose a group stage match against Bravado, but they played themselves quite quickly out of it. I mean, wasn't going to be a case like a flip side DC case, for instance. However, their quarterfinals and so forth has been pretty hectic. I mean, they've had to work through guys like Ventus and Death Note. Death Note, the newcomer, made it into the semis, but that's as far as it goes for them. Energy Sports beating them 2-0 now. Now we're sitting here with this best out of 3. Bravado and Energy. It's a good old classic at the moment for the last 2 years. Basically, I wouldn't say the last 2 years completely, because the last DGC before last year's one was actually a DC Bravado final, and then this year was also an EC Bravado final. But it's always been a good clash to see Bravado and Energy meet up. And you know, the thing is with this game is not just about like who's going to win, like type of scenario, who's better. This game's really like based on a lot of pride. There's a lot of pride involved here between the Bravado and the Energy franchises. Well, not franchises, but organizations. They go head to head in many titles. It's not just CS:GO. It's Dota 2. It's Call of Duty. That's kind of the case, you know, with Bravado and EN. So it's going to be fun, this final. I think it's we're gonna see some really good clutch plays from players. I'm very keen to see how Elusive kind of how he's performing throughout this competition. Then on the Bravado side, you know, we're still waiting for Anthem to kind of come out the shell, or come out of the nutshell, and start to let it rip.
Yeah, I agree. We need to see those players pulling through, pulling their weights, and getting the kills. I mean, Anthem in the last game, he was doing better than he was in the first game that these two had a head-to-head on. So now we're just going to be looking at Sonic to get those frags again for the side of Energy, and hopefully this time it goes better for them being able to pick up around a map or two for the win.
Yeah. Look, it's going to be fun. I think there's going to be a lot. There's a lot at stake here in this match, even if there's no real prizes behind it. There's a lot at stake here between these two teams, and Pride is one of them. And both of these sides have got internationally recognized players in as well, guys that have played on the international circuit. So it is definitely kind of like almost a higher level of CS that we should expect here. But otherwise, yeah, I think this is actually going to be quite a interesting. I don't know. My money's going to be on Bravado for this one, to be honest. I'm going to put my money on a 2-1 win for Bravado here, purely because they are boot camping. But look, this is not DC, but DC did prove me wrong on Cash quite well. They played a phenomenal game there in that semi. So yeah, look, I think we're going to see a lot more. That third map. If we get to that third map, it's going to be close. That's all I can kind of call out now at the moment.
Yeah, I'm going to be sitting in the same boat as you, but I want to go the other way and say that Energy are going to take this 2-1. Because I know that Energy can perform, and yes, given that BVD are on bootcamp and they are, you know, as I say, all together, and it has proven to be an asset for them in this tournament, I still think that Energy have the form and have the not maybe the will, if that's the correct word to be using, to take this game.
Yeah.
Obviously, depending on the maps as well, where each team is better, you know, that also has a big role to play in this game.
Yeah, look, it's at the moment. I would probably give Energy the benefit of a doubt here and go with that vote, but that's kind of to be expected with a 2-0 win over Death Note. At the moment, Energy's been 2-0ing it all the way through. You know, Bravado had a good, tough game against Damage Control there, that 2-1 there. that already puts Bravado, and also that Bravado hasn't, Bravado's had a short break, a much shorter break than Energy has had here as well. So they've still got that little bit of momentum going on at the moment, if you know what I mean. It is something that is required when kind of getting into the final. You want to go in with a little bit of momentum, a little bit more than your opponent, knowing that, look, it's just that little bit of edge that you've got over your opponent at the end of the day. It doesn't make much of a difference, but it makes a difference. That's the thing. And I don't know, Energy played their semi-final pretty quickly when Bravado finished up their second map. So they took a slightly longer break. I don't think it's generally the case though, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see, man. It's really going to be down to the wire. I can tell you that now, between these two. But I'm gonna stick with Bravado on this one, taking a 2-1.
I'm actually quite excited for this game. It's going to be very interesting. Depending on who wins the knife, I think that's gonna be the first indication as to how this game's gonna go. Of course, whoever out of these two teams wins the first map is gonna go into the second map with a lot of confidence, and it's just gonna make for an interesting game in that respect.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see that whatever map we see here first. It's gonna. I think it's gonna be a close game. I feel like one of the maps are gonna go to overtime as well, just because these two teams are so closely matched. And as you said, I say that they're closely matched, but BVD are on boot camp, and that seems to have given them the edge in this tournament already, or in this cup already. So we'll see how that plays, if that helps them again. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say until we can, or predict until, as you said, the fat lady sings.
Yeah, when the fat lady sings. Yeah, look, I'm very keen to see how this kind of like pans out here for either side here. I do feel that there is going to be an overtime match here between the two. They are taking a little bit long to get started here. I mean, we're hitting on 8:15 now, so this final's basically been delayed by 45 minutes, but nonetheless, just need to see where they are, and hopefully our admin can actually just hurry them up a little bit so we can get going. But in any case, look, yeah, it's been a long day. It's been a good day, but it has been long. That's the other thing as well. These
Yes.
players have got a certain level of fatigue running. I mean, the longest break I think they've had is maybe about an hour and a half, I guess. There have been 2 breaks, but they're not very long breaks though. And looks like Bravado is there, and now Zero Chance has also joined in. So there we go, guys. Looks like we're ready to kick off this one, and this is the final for the nAvTV Sunday Series March Cup, and best drop at the moment. Operation Breakout Weapon Case. Sorry.
Yep.
Look, I've lost quite a lot of my items due to certain things. I'm not going to say what. $250 worth. Not going to say what, yeah. But I still have my knife. I still have my M9 bayonet. And that is my prized piece that I will not get involved in any sort of atrocities.
Yes.
So, look.
Yeah, I had a good inventory. I say I had a good inventory because of reasons as well, but reasons beyond my control. So, it's just unfortunate, and I lost my 2 prized possessions, my M9 bayonet fade, my M9 bayonet's Crimson Web, and my flip knife fade. I was quite depressed. I was very sad after that.
Yeah, look, I mean, we're just now waiting for them to kind of sort out their stuff. They need to get it up and going as soon as possible, so that we can get this going. Here we go, loading Dust 2 now. And now we're going to start it off here. Knife round here between these two teams. For some reason was putting me in a very odd one there. In any case, Bravado versus Energy.
I'm apparently I don't know. Let me just disconnect you and try and reconnect. Just give me a second here quickly.
Sure, no problem. So guys, it looks like all 10 players are in the server now at the moment. We're just now waiting for the knife round to commence, and then we'll get this game underway. We are running 18 minutes behind schedule, and hopefully we can just get this game started sooner rather than later. Okay, there we go. So it looks like have funds have been called, and we will commence the knife round now between these two teams for this final. This is a best of 3 due to the nature of this tournament being best of 1 group stages and single elim best of 3 knockout rounds. So right now it's between Bravado and Energy Sports. They've made themselves, they've made it all the way into the final here, surpassing some very tough opposition. And Energy getting the first frag there on Detrony now, captain to captain. Anthem responding there quite well, nicely done by Blandemore. And Bravado taking over, taking 4-5 in a row, losing only 1. Well, they mean business, that's what I'm seeing here. Have you managed to get in?
Yes, I'm sorry. I was watching the knife round. It put me in the server instead of the GoTV for some reason.
Oh, interesting. Well, anyway, so now we're going to see the veto process will come into effect here. They are going to start eliminating the maps rapidly, and then picking one, and then eliminate another one, and then pick another one, or something like that. And then once they've actually just done it, there we go. Cobble and Mirage out. So we won't be seeing those two maps. We haven't seen any Cobble today. There was Cobble played in the semi-final though, which is interesting to see. Interestingly enough, Elusive tagging out Mirage there. That didn't expect that to take place. It is a map that Energy Sports can play, and they play it well. But right now, Detrony just calling for a second. And it looks like my stream has sorted itself out, running fine again. Touching wood.
Yeah, I've got my arms on wood the whole game, so it's hopefully it stays.
Yeah, well, at the moment, just waiting for them to elim these maps to make it quick. There we go. They picked Dust 2 as a map to play. So you elim 2, and then I think you pick 2, and then or you elim the next one, or something like that. So now an interesting one here for Energy though. You know, like they're not too grand on Dust 2. I mean, what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I don't think that Dust 2 for Energy is going to be a little bit of a tough one. I know that BVD have got a better Dust 2 map, so this is going to be interesting to see what map they pick second, because they're going to need to pick a map that they know they can beat Bravado on, because you don't want to, obviously you don't want to go into a game knowing, you know, that your opponent's stronger than you. You want to go into that game saying, well, we're gonna win, obviously, because that's the mindset that you want to have. So knowing that maybe BVD knowing that maybe Dust 2 is the stronger map in their pool, or strongest maybe map in their pool, is good to pick it first, because now they might think that they have an advantage going into this first game, or first map rather.
Well, it does look like the first map is going to be Dust 2 between these two. I did see a plus Cash there, so I think Cash will probably be the second one, and that is we're coming across a very similar case with Inferno is third. What's the easiest man in there? What side do you want here? Okay, so it looks like we're going to have exactly the same kind of run out here than what we saw in the previous semi-final. It is a Dust 2 Inferno, Dust 2 Cash Inferno, and Let's see how it's going to work out, eh?
Yeah, it's a similar map pool to what the game that funnily enough, the game that Bravado just played, it's pretty much exactly the map pool that they've just played. The
Yeah.
Dust 2 first, then the Cash, and then the Inferno. So maybe they can bring the same result. Cash, they didn't seem that strong on though. I mean, DC being able to strong arm them out of that map. So if when we do go to the Cash map, we might see Energy actually taking that. I'm going to call that now because just from the performance that Bravado had on Cash in the last game that we just cast, BVD versus DC, they didn't have a strong showing there.
It's going to be interesting to see though, because DC was very strong throughout the tournament on Cash, which we saw right in the end. But my question here though is going to be around, look, is Energy just as strong as DC on Cash, or are they actually weaker? That gives Bravado the opportunity to take the second map. That's the question now. I mean, I haven't really seen much of Energy. We casted the one game, which was on, what was the map? Was it Cash that we actually, didn't we cast Cash between Bravado Energy?
Was it? No. That was so long ago now. It feels like days away, man. I honestly, I can't remember. I think it was, to be honest with you.
I think it was Cash, and Bravado walked away with the Cash win there, which, okay, look, Energy, no it wasn't, it was Inferno. That was the map they did play,
Yes,
I remember
it was,
now.
yeah.
It was Inferno. So Bravado beat them on Inferno. Dust 2 Bravado is quite strong on. Cash, well, that's the only kind of wild card that Energy's got in their pockets at the moment. But there we go, Sting also confirming there that it was Inferno. But right now, look, I mean, it is a case of, I don't know, it's looking favorable towards Bravado at the moment. In either case, if you look at the second map, Cash, if Energy is actually good on their Cash play, like we assuming here, then okay, great, we're going to see a third and final map. But if not, and if, well, this is also the other assumption, if Bravado is good enough on their Dust 2 play,
Yeah,
you know, it's hard to call at the moment.
definitely hard to call. Excuse me. But when this game finally does get underway, it's going to be interesting because whoever, in my opinion, I always say this, but whoever takes the pistol has got the mindset of we're in this now. You know, has that mindset of, okay, we're doing well, let's carry on, let's keep it up, we can do this. So that also helps in terms of getting the frags, making sure you hold your sights correctly and all of that stuff. So the pistol round always builds momentum for whoever wins it, which is going to be quite.
It's kind of it's kind of a
important.
given, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
Look, I mean, like what we're doing at the moment is we kind of stating the obvious to many viewers out there that, you know, doing this, doing that would ensure that you get your results. But the thing is, going now into this pistol round, we're seeing Bravado starting off as CTs. The interesting factor right here is the buy round straight off. There's no Tech 9 purchases except for the one in Detrine's hands, which is about right because they've gone for the armor buy instead. A very interesting strategy from Bravado. What I'm keen to see if they get the entry frag. We see that Blanham almost knocking Delinquent off his feet there. He's on 3 HP, and right now things are looking pretty much uniform for Bravado, going for the late tail push. Nice little play there from TC, picking off one through the gap there, and they're kind of backing off into the A side now. Bravado know where they need to work on. Definitely down out of the picture, so Blanimal's going to have to take on that role of entry fragger or Anthem or Deviant or Hackham, one of the four. Deviant is coming through the long side area. Here we go. Breach play now in effect. Let's see what they do. They already got both players quite low in the HP. Nicely done there, as the A side has been opened up here for Bravado. The bomb plot will take place. And Energy Sports rotation in effect here. One going long side, two coming through the top. Let's see what Deviant does. He does knock out TC quite quickly, who picked up a frag earlier. And now Anthem with his teammates Trying to defend it off here, staying alive with that low HP. Nice play though from Zero Chance and Elusive, really applying the pressure as a unit. It's just not good enough as Deviant jumps up and picks up his trip kill. So Deviant actually playing a very, very influential role there, coming in from the long side area, and that late tail push there from him definitely doing its work.
Yeah, exactly. That last round, how how I see it is, you didn't see any of the side of energy go through that CT area, and now this boost from TC though, tagging down, Anthem down, but you didn't see anyone go through the CT area, which already gave the terrorist side saying, okay, well, they're only coming long or short. So it was a little bit easier, I think, for them to defend that.
Yeah, well, looking at it now, good little play there from TC, managing to knock Anthem down. But in return, Sonic has lost quite a lot of HP, but he's only a pistol player in this one. Let's see what happens here. Elusive just taking his time on that B bomb side. He's not trying to be, or energy in actual fact is not trying to be in any form aggressive. We see a little bit of a peak from TC there, and he gets taken down to 36 HP. So overall now Bravado moving into the lower side area. Delinquent will be able to feed that information to his team quite rapidly, and we do see that Elusive and Co are setting it up there. TC with that, but they're not noticing. I don't think Elusive is kind of feeding the info just 100% through. Nice little play here from Hackam with the P90. In come the breach here. Elusive takes one, but Delinquent also goes down. And there we go. This should be the second round here for Bravado Gaming. Not a bad round for Energy Sports at the moment, if they can take 2 or 3 guns with them. But it's all dependent right now. We can see Sonic quite low in the HP, just waiting it out, waiting for the rotation. We even see Zero Chance here with the Deagle, just kind of going towards ditch side. Yeah, looks like he doesn't want to really lose this Deagle, so that's why he's kind of taking it all the way back. And a clean exit here now for the Bravado players. So a very good round for Bravado. They're only losing 1 gun, Deviant's 1, but I don't know, good start here, 2-0.
Yeah, good start here from Bravado Gaming. They coming to the party rather, in this final. So 2-0 up at the moment. We don't see a buy yet out of Energy because they did go for the pistol armor in the last round. So they're going to be stuck on maybe a 3rd or maybe even a 4th round buy, depending on how this goes.
Yeah, it should be a 3rd round buy, because if you do the armor buy early up in the 1st round, you do tend to have like a bit of a delayed buy up on the 3rd round. Not the best buy up either, but it is substantial enough to defend off any sort of terrorist attack. But otherwise, we're just sitting in a poor state at the moment. I think one of the players are having a bit of an issue. Hopefully they can just sort it out. It's most likely on the Energy side. We do see doesn't look too bad. Look, this round at the moment is going to be quite crucial here for Energy Sports. I mean, Zero Chance with that Deagle can create quite a big opportunity for Energy to take it. That's the thing. The Deagle has almost kind of come back into the SA scene with a bang. A lot of the players like Style, etc., like to use that Deagle effectively and actually get the shots off quite successfully as well. So if Zero Chance does pick up maybe 2 or 3 frags quite quickly in the round, it does form a level of concern for the Bravado players, because now you've only got 2 players left. What are you going to do? Now your main objective is not to win the round, but just to get the bomb down. You know what I mean? So at least to pour in some finances into that T side. Whereas Energy's done their deed. You know, they know that, look, the chances of winning this this round is like kind of slim to nothing. So using that Deagle at their advantage, being able to take up 3 players and forcing Bravado just to kind of focus on the defuse and walk away with the win of the map, that is very clever play right there, and very effective play as well. The only thing is, the eco upset it's a very difficult thing to do. Like, you know, you need to have the right guns, you need to have the right positioning and crossfire to be in a to be in effect on your team. If you don't have that, if you're running around with a whole bunch of P2000s, for instance, it makes it a little bit more difficult.
I think we may.
We may? What's up? Sorry, you still there? No, sorry. Well, I lost my co-caster. He looks like he's disconnected again. Okay, they are still stuck in a poor state at the moment, so I'll just continue. There we go. We're back into the game. Never mind. I won't continue. We'll leave it for a little bit later. But anyway, Bravado Gaming now in the position to give themselves a third round here after the predicted buy coming into effect, hopefully on round 4 by Energy Sports. At the moment, Energy needs to take it easy. Hopefully Zero Chance will be able to produce some results with this topside deagle. Almost certainly will. And he takes a little bit of flak there. He did get a good hit on, I think, one of them. Right now we've just seen Bravado now moving into this topside position. Quick focus on Zero Chance again. He's not looking at the top side. This might be a little bit of a mistake from his end. He's got the range though to attack with his deagle. There we go, a little bit of a 1D play there. Definitely goes down. He's going to try and get himself another one. Some push play here. Energy eSports locking down. Nicely done. That's the 3 rounds now. Bit of a knife coming into play here. Now Bravado's main focus is just to try and get that bomb down. As Elusive, the last one left here. Let's see if he can actually pick it off. He's trying desperately, but it's not going to work. As the bomb goes down and Bravado wins the round. So it was kind of almost close. And just a bit unfortunate there at the moment. So score at the moment 3-0 here to Bravado Gaming. And here's that buy-up round that we called earlier. Not the best buy round, but it's a decent one here from Energy Sports. It should be able to defend off the onslaught now. Going into round 5 here, an important round, and looking at it, let's just see if Energy can stick it out and defend off this 4th round. Nice positioning here. Delinquent on the top side area, just kind of keeping a peek there. Quick look at where the bomb's sitting. It is sitting towards the A side area here. So 2 guys coming into through the top side, and then 2 in too long. And this can make the world of a difference right now here. We're having a little bit of stream difficulty at the moment, so I do apologize for the quality. Hopefully we'll be, well, I'm trying my best just to try and get it back up to scratch. Hopefully it'll sort itself out shortly. It looks like it's just a connectivity issue to the international scene. There we go, it's back up and running. Let's see if it'll keep itself there. In any case now, Energy Sports now need to defend this off. Bravado Gaming, it's 5-on-5 right now. Still no change in the score or how many personnel per side is left. And Bravado are opting to go out to this mid-side position. There we go, entering with the AWP, knocking out TC. And all of a sudden, the game has been changed. Now they're moving in towards that B-side area. Orpers are ready. There we go, Blanimal with the pick-off as well. And we do see a good buy round here. I'm just dragging my co-caster back in. It looked like he disconnected once again. Are you there?
Yeah, that was quite weird. I was still in game, but my TS, it said it was, yeah, weird, freaked out.
Okay.
I don't know quite what happened there.
Well, yeah, look, I mean, it's been a good round here at the moment for Bravado. They kind of got the plant down, and yeah, look, Energy Sports have had to kind of back off here.
Yeah.
And, well, 4-0 right now, looking favorable for the Bravado side once again. On Dust 2.
Yeah, as I said before, you know, Bravado playing a good game and making sure that everyone knows that they are a strong team and a team to be reckoned with as well. So, showing us here now against Energy that they are, so to speak, maybe at the moment anyways, in the first couple of rounds of this game, that they are the team to be reckoned with.
Yeah. Look, Bravado, even though they've completely changed their lineup compared to what it used to be, nice little play there from the defensive Energy Sports. They've still got a bit of a byron in effect here, but this, if they lose this round, it's going to force them into possibly a 2-round eco, which is not the best place to be in any sort of way.
Yeah.
And nice little off shot there from Destiny. So the follow up here now from Bravado. Blanimal coming in, taking out Sonic, and we've got Deviant on that tail side, getting rid of Delinquent, and that's exactly what Bravado wants. They just want to open up the sights, again forcing so much pressure onto EN here. Elusive going down, not even picking up a kill or anything. The Energy side. And Team Bravado at the moment in a much better position. Nice little pick off there from DC, at least managing to take one. Destiny will challenge him with the deck 9. 5-0 here, and a good snowball.
Yeah, I mean, now BVD being 5-0 in the lead, it's really, they really are showing their true colors here now at the moment, and showing Energy that they need to step up their game to be able to face off against a team like this. And for me, this is Energy need to start making the plays happen. They need to start defending properly and getting the kills.
Yeah, well, look at it now. Energy are kind of playing a little bit of a aggressive play on the eco round here, not trying to see if they can kind of fish out that anti-eco, well, not the anti-eco, sorry, eco upset. And well, I don't know, man. It's looking pretty tough right now for Energy Sports. We see that Elusive just still hanging around here. We're going to move quickly over to Deviant here on the on the long side here. First man to come out, he gets the one to the head there. Oh, and then Zero Chance just nails him out with a 1D. As he goes down to the likes of Anthem there. So good positioning here from Bravado, still in having that mid side to their advantage. A nice little check there from Anthem as well, taking out TC. Destiny playing with the AWP, needs to be careful, close range here, but does get rid of Sonic with that Tech 9. 6-0 here now, Bravado Gaming. They are not stopping by the looks of it, eh?
Yeah, not at all. They are just playing their game, and now that they have the momentum, they can just carry on winning these rounds. I mean, it's such a big confidence booster to a team that's now 6-0 in the lead. And having won all these rounds on the trot, it means that they have control of the game at the moment. They have full knowledge that Energy is now starting to think, maybe to change what they're doing. BVD are forcing Energy to do things out of their comfort zone to try and start winning rounds, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what Bravado's game plan is, and it's been their game plan against Energy for a very long time. They like to force Energy out of that that default playstyle of theirs, that passive-aggressive type of playstyle that we've all seen in the past. Look, Energy's kind of also changed it up a bit. They used to play very aggressively, where today it's kind of like a more passive than aggressive type of game style that we do see from the Energy team. The problem though is that the Bravado side, you know, they can get into uncontrollable tempo, if you know what I mean. A tempo that they just continually play at. And if Energy spots that and they realize, like, look, these guys are coming in at a certain speed at a certain time, etc., let's capitalize on it, that could really not fall great for Bravado either. But Bravado are definitely a good shot there from Zero Chance on Destiny taking out the AWPer. Bravado's not a team of habit, I can tell you. Like, they're not creatures of habit when it comes to CSGO. They like to change things up quite often. As we see them coming in from the mid side this time into that B side. Nice little defense off here from Sonic. He does the work quite well, and Energy locked down effectively there. I think a problem there in that particular round is that Bravado just took their time a little too much. So anyway, looks like my co-caster has disappeared, or are you still here?
Sorry, I am still here. I'm just struggling
Your Go
to
TV
get
problems.
back into to get back into the Go TV. It's
I
not
see.
allowing me back in.
No problem. That's cool. I'll take it. From here. Look, right now, Energy Esports now managing to find some momentum here compared to a couple of rounds back, and it's difficult. It's difficult to kind of see them going forward and maybe producing more at the moment, as we see Zero Chance kind of getting taken out there quite quickly. Nice full play there from Deviant, though, picking up the double kill. Sonic also going down. Delinquent also going down. Sonic still alive there, and Elusive now. Look at Bravado jumping back here so quickly, and kind of throwing things up a little bit more instead of being predictable in any sense. So yeah, this looks like it's going to be a pretty simple one here for the Bravado guys. I mean, bomb already being planted on the A side here. There we go, Bravado Gaming 7-1 up, and Energy Sports at the moment forced to do a bit of a kind of like a very hard, like a hard buy. Not able to fully buy up, so the economy is kind of struck at the moment. But going into round 9 here, Bravado have got the edge up against the Energy side. Energy Sports at the moment just looking to try and see if they can fish out one or two of the Bravado players here. Bravado just playing with such accuracy at the moment. It makes it pretty difficult for Energy. Nice little shot there from Hackham, taking down Detrony also with the AWP. Ah, there we go. Delinquent does do a little bit of an exchange, takes down Deviant. Picks up the AK-47 now. He needs to be careful though, because Bravado is waiting for him. Detrony there with the AWP knocking out Delinquent, and well, A side open again here. Looks like there is a bit of a problem with this A side. No real defense coming in here, and there we go. Detrony knocking down another one with the AWP. That's it, 8-1 at the moment here for Team Bravado. So not really much has come from it. I'm still trying to see if it looks like I've lost out on a co-caster at the moment that's trying to get in. In any case, the games need to continue, as we're seeing Bravado now quite comfortably sitting with the lead here, 8-1. Nice little pick up there from Hackham. We see Elusive going down there. There's an eco around here for the Energy guys, so Bravado are kind of destined to work this one. Oh, it looks like I've got some streaming issues once again. And the net's going down here, possibly because of the load shedding in certain areas. But hopefully it'll restore itself shortly. Nice little play here from Blanimal, and then Anthem as well following suit with a bit of a knock there. Sonic finally gets a pick off with that gun of his, the M4. He's the only one walking around really much with it. So at the moment, Bravado in a comfortable position to pick this one up. 9-1. Yeah, it looks like we're just having some streaming issues once again on our end here. Unfortunately, thanks to service providers not really helping us here at the moment, so I'm gonna have to try and restart the stream. I'll actually just try and see if I can actually just get it working somewhere or another. Are you back?
I am indeed. I am
you
now
get-
loading into GoTV.
Oh, awesome. Okay, great. So, yeah, I
Sorry
mean,
about that.
I'm having streaming issues myself here. Score's 9-1 at the moment here for Bravado, and hopefully our stream will be able to just kind of calm down, because we've been having quite a lot of loss lately now, but it seems to have sorted itself out. Bravado now coming in from the long side here into A side, and looking at it. See if Sonic and them can defend it off. Here we go. He's going to go in with a spray. Tries to pick off 3. Gets 2. Not badly played there from Sonic. At least that little bit of individual skill helping out the Energy guys here. Energy at the moment in a bit of a lull. They're not able to get out of it. They need to try make things work. Nice little pick off there from Elusive. Gets himself a double kill. Destiny with the AWP. Oh, he's in position here. The bomb's been plotted. And that's it. 10-1 here for Bravado. Wow, fantastic play. Nice little comeback there. Are you sorted on your side there?
For some reason, GoTV, as I load into the game, GoTV kicks me out of the game. So, not too sure what's going on, but I'm trying to get it sorted out here on my side.
No, cool, no problem. Well, the score's 10-1 at the moment. The
Oh, wow.
the stream's still doing its funny stuff, unfortunately. Seems to have repairing itself once again. Yeah, here we go. Deviant with the first frag off now. And we'll see Blanimal pick off the one on the top side there. So TC also going down. Deviant picking up a second. And right now, only Sonic able to do any sort of damage, and he gets burnt out there, but taken down by Anthem, who is ready for the next guy. That is Elusive. Elusive also just kind of waiting it out, trying to see if he can make it work. But we are going to see a 11-1 lead here from Bravado, and that's not exactly something nice to, how do I say, to see from a like an opponent's perspective. Like if you in Energy side and seeing this kind of score, it's a bit demoralizing at the moment. Elusive managing to get 2 picks though, picking a couple of guns there, but his team will be able to buy up now. AWP coming in the hands of Zero Chance. Let's see if he can make it count. We know Destry's been doing quite well. Let's have a quick look at the scores here. 16 for 6. Deviant right on top there, playing the entry fragger position, followed by Destry 12 for 4. And no real player featuring on the Energy side at the moment. Nice little pick off there from Destry. Delinquent out of the picture here. So right now Bravado just kind of waiting it out on the mid side here, taking it quite easily. We do see Sonic now pushing from the top side. He's just going to wait until there's a breach in effect here from Bravado, but he will get the pick quite comfortably, Destiny. And it's just simple mistakes Energy are making at the moment. Nice little play from Elusive though, coming in from the bottom side, gets taken down there by Anthem. And that opens up the B side here technically for them. There will be a bit of a push from Bravado on B. And there is a rotation as well, as you can see now. TC coming in from the mid side. He's going to try and take him out, but not going to happen. And Destiny taking down Zero Chance at 12-1 at the moment. A very, very big deficit we're seeing here between Bravado and Energy Sports. So for some of you guys that are seeing the stream is a little bit laggy, I do understand that's happening at the moment. Unfortunately, I think it's possibly the load shedding that's causing it. I'll have to just wait and see what's possibly doing this. Actually, our local traffic is actually fine. I think it's just the connection out to the internet that's causing the issue. So at the end of this map, I will just do a quick stream restart, and hopefully we can get it just up and running again. So we do apologize if the stream's a little bit laggy now. We are trying to fix it. Nice little pick up there from Destiny. Recall, have you managed to connect in?
No, unfortunately not. It just keeps kicking me every time I see 10 seconds of the game and then kicks me out of GoTV for some weird reason.
I'll try and run an update or something like that. But nice little play here from Bravado once more on the eco round there. Just shutting Energy eSports down 12-1. And this round is turning out to be a very costly one here for... Well, I wouldn't exactly say costly, but it is turning out to be a costly one here for Bravado slightly. They're losing 2 guns there, but round is around 13-1 at this point. Final round. Not very good. Little play here from Energy, just kind of keeping them at bay at the moment. They need to try and get the frags. That's the problem. Bravado just really topping it out right now with their strat play and going in. Oh, look at that. Tetri so quick with the Tech 9, taking out the Delinquent here. And now all of a sudden, Energy are 1 man behind, and this is the final round of the first half. Right now we see Bravado just waltzing in there, cleaning out the Energy guys. And Energy just not really showing any sort of kind of like resistance in this map, which is strange to see. Not entirely sure as to why. But, we do see though Elusive picking up the 1 frag up against Hackham here. We see Anthem though take down Elusive, and Sonic is the last one left. Coming in now, trying to challenge. And there we go, 14-1. It is looking very